a quote, a buddy male-female thing with a special detective squad facing off against legendary heroes behind the scenes.
Okay,
So
so
yeah,
yeah, it's the
the
boys.
boys.
Yeah.
Hopefully, which not much, genitals exploding.
Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Miami Geeks Weekly Updates brought to you by digitalcracknetwork.com. I'm your host, Punch 305. With me, as always, old school gaming specialist, Uncle Willie.
Fucking Mondays, am I right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right, dude. Mondays are Mondays. Ugh.
Oh, you have to bleep that out because YouTube. But I don't
It's
care.
it's fine.
Monday. They should understand.
Everybody understand. Everybody understands Monday, and we all get across that very clearly.
You can
But
tell by my obviously high energy that I care so much.
you are so full of energy, sir. I think you need to calm the fuck down, first of all, because you're just all over there.
Oh, and now you're harnessing my inner Boston. Need to calm the fuck down.
All right, but ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot to talk about today, and let's bring it up. So, in fact, tomorrow, Nintendo is going to have a Nintendo Direct schedule already, and it's going to happen at 2 p.m. UK time, which is what time here? Like, what, 5 in the afternoon?
Oh God, I gotta think about this. It's 8. Ow. 2 p.m. UK time means it's -5.
One eternity later.
9 o'clock our time. 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Okay, I'm here thinking p.m. You see, guys, I can't math either. So at 9 a.m., we're going to be having Nintendo Direct that they're just going to be focused on third-party games, which is fine. And I'm pretty sure that everybody is excited for it, even though the showcase is going to be more or less 25 minutes long. Now, Willie, I mean, are you kind of set for this, man? Because Nintendo's been kind of like very quiet in the end. I mean, we have Sony and Xbox doing their thing like always, but being that Nintendo is pretty quiet on the third-party games, I'm kind of intrigued to see what they're going to be bringing out. At least those 25 minutes at 9 in the morning. What do you think?
They haven't been entirely quiet. Last week they had a direct that was dedicated just exclusively to Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Yeah.
And this one's going to be third party, which I know is going to make some Nintendo fans incredibly happy. Sarcasm, sarcasm, sarcasm. These are the people that you can sit there and say, all we're going to do is talk about the right Joy-Con and that only. And they'll watch a thing and get mad because, why didn't you talk about Zelda? Why didn't you talk about Metroid? Oh, failure. No Bayonetta 3.
We can never please anybody.
They're telling you ahead of time, this is going to be third-party titles only.
Yeah,
Still gonna be some. So there's still gonna be someone like, okay, but what about Breath of the Wild 2?
No, you're gonna have that one guy that says, "How about if they do a what if in the end?" Like, no,
right.
No, it's not gonna happen. Okay,
Well,
they already for all the presentations that we've seen, they've been kind of straightforward in letting you know what they're gonna be presenting, what they're not gonna have, and what they're gonna be showing. And at one point, I'm kind of glad that they're blunt and forward with everybody, letting you know what you're gonna be seeing and watching and whatnot and so forth. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, well, that takes a surprise away, so I'm probably not gonna be able to watch that show. Because why bother, right?
not necessarily. Like there was a rumor that was going around a couple of days ago, if I'm correct, saying that this direct would show stuff for the Persona franchise, which is a big franchise that hasn't really seen much in the Switch outside of Joker being in Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Yeah.
And there's a possibility, I don't know how real this is, that you might see Red Dead Redemption 2 ported to the Switch.
That'd be okay. That'd be pretty cool.
That's big news regardless of what you think about it. So maybe, there's something there that people want to listen to.
I mean, you're absolutely right, Willie. The fact that that's going to be happening, I'm kind of looking forward to it as well. Even though I'm kind of like, it's third-party games, nothing that's going to interest me. But then that's the thing that we all have to get used to it. Not everything's going to be a first-party title. Let's get used to it. There's going to be other games out there. There's not going to be a AAA title. There's going to be the third party.
There are third party There are third-party AAA titles.
Okay,
Hello, it's there's a lot of titles that haven't been seen on the Switch yet. What if
true.
they go and then Bethesda decides to show off something saying, "Hey, yeah, we're working on Starfield for the Switch." That's huge news.
All right, but you
It's
see,
unlikely,
it's
but
okay, but it's fine. But it's comments like that, Willie, that intrigues other people because you know how narrow-minded are people when they see third party, AAA title, stuff like that. So they're gonna be just technically going, okay, this is just gonna be a third party title type of games. Let's not care or worry about it, and they're gonna just do whatever the fuck they feel like. And being that you bring up something like that, hey, there's been AAA third party title games, there might be something there that might be interesting to watch. So that's why I had to say that I'm going to be watching this no matter what, either way, tomorrow morning, and see what they're going to be presenting us and showing us, which I'm looking forward to it, to be honest. I want to see what they're going to be showing us. Hopefully it's nothing that's out of my league, but hopefully it's something that, pleases everybody.
I'm gonna try to. I mean, work dictates what I'm able to do, but I'm gonna try.
Get it. I get it.
But
But
yeah, I
yeah,
mean, like for those of you who are still gonna poo-poo this, remember that Knights of the Old Republic and that new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game are all third party.
another good point.
Just saying.
Yeah. But let's get to Willie. So in latest news, Hideo Kojima canned a radical superhero project game because it was being too close to the boys. Now, we know Hideo Kojima and all the games he's made. I've never expected him or hear that he was going to make a superhero game, especially something that's close to the boys. I mean, he's done some crazy shit, but I would never expect that. Now, Willie, being that I'm sharing this information right now, what are your thoughts, dude? Like, I'm guessing top of the head, this is gonna be like an uber dark superhero story with a lot of death. Just saying.
Well, considering that it's Hideo Kojima that we're talking about here,
Mm-hmm.
of course it's going to be dark. It's going to be so dark it's going to require you to have at least a 1,000 lumen flashlight for you to play it.
I
But
mean, he ain't wrong.
again, he said that, and this is stuff that he revealed in tweets, and he revealed that yes, it was going to be a dark take on superheroes. Mads Mikkelsen was going to be in it,
Oof.
and that it
Yeah,
was going to be
that's pretty terrifying.
like a buddy like a quote, a buddy male female thing with a special detective squad facing off against legendary heroes behind the scenes.
Okay,
So
so
yeah,
yeah, it's the
the
boys.
boys.
Yeah.
Hopefully, which not much, genitals exploding.
You saw that episode yet?
I don't want to talk about it any further. I just want you to know that I had sympathy pangs.
I get it. I get it. But look, he doesn't. Well, if he were to make the game, I mean, he could literally call it whatever he wants, and it will be kind of related to the boys. But does it really? Did he really have to can it though? You know what I'm saying? Even though same concept of the show and comic book, but did he really have to can it, Willie?
The problem is that you get the whole thing of, oh no, he's trying to copy something else that's popular. Because I mean, we're guilty of it. We're
Yeah,
always sitting there complaining about how nothing's original anymore.
you're right. You're right.
I would have immediately gone and said, "Oh, what? He's trying to copy the boys." Although, from what it sounds like here, it's something that he wanted to do, but not because of the boys. He didn't know. He didn't really realize how like the boys it was until after the fact.
Mm.
Either way, I'd like to live in a world where Kojima actually made his game, and we have to sit there and come up with a crazy explanation to why the female lead has to have her tits out, because he's gonna do some shit like that.
I'm not gonna argue, but I mean, I'm gonna ask the question to our fellow fans. What do you guys think about Willie's question? I personally have no problem with it. I'm just kind of curious on what's the motive. Just saying. Just saying.
I just keep going back to the whole quiet controversy and the bullshit excuse he gave, and now I can actually imagine it. Oh no, her boobs have to be out. She breathes through her areolas.
Ladies and gentlemen, comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts about this because I'm running out of ideas on this one. Because now I need to know, why does she have to breathe out of her areolas? What's the point?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
No,
I mean,
let
she
me
has,
rephrase that.
obviously
Let me
there's
rephrase
2
that.
points.
Let me rephrase that. What's the meaning behind it?
What it's pertaining?
I didn't understand what you said.
Pertaining, what it's meaning, regarding.
But fine, I want to know more about this. Willie, thank you. Because now Hideo's going to probably watch this and he's like, I like the way this Willie guy thinks. I'm going to make this chick breathe through her areolas.
I have several questions.
So yeah. So let's see what's going to happen about that, guys. And let us know what you think. Now let's continue on. So it looks like John Cena reportedly talked about a new 2D Metroid game years ago and he loved Metroid Dread. During an event in 2017, it reported that Cena reportedly told Nintendo reps that he wished the company will make another 2D Metroid game. Willie, as much as I love John Cena, I never knew that he was so into Nintendo and to other games like that. Like, I didn't know he was such a gamer.
Well, I mean, it's not the first celebrity to say that, you know, that they have gamer ties.
That's pretty cool, though. I like that.
It's quite cool. But yeah, evidently, in 2017, there was an event that the pre-launch event for the Switch. John Cena was involved, and he wouldn't shut up about how he wished that Nintendo would make another 2D Metroid game.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It's John Cena.
Like, yeah, I mean, this is John Cena. If he's a gamer, I'm down.
I'll play him. I want to play him.
I'm 100% down.
I'm down with that shit too.
There's plenty of athletes and celebrities that have come out as gamers. I remember I get quite a few of them playing World of Warcraft.
Henry Cavill, yeah.
Well, Henry Cavill. This unfortunately Kurt Schilling. I don't want to hate on the man, and he did help the Sox win a title in 2004, which is a great thing. But he says very douchey things.
He has?
But whatever.
I didn't know that.
Either way, yeah. And I don't know if you heard recently. Ted Cruz says he's a gamer.
I didn't know that. That's fucking
crazy. But by gamer, he says that he plays mobile games and he pays microtransactions to skip the grind.
What a twist!
So do that with it as you will.
Yeah, I don't think that's that much of a gamer right there. That's a pay to win type of thing.
Right. Well, I mean, isn't that? You know what? No, I'm gonna stop myself right there. I'm just gonna say that it doesn't surprise me.
I mean, yeah, but still, the John Cena with Nintendo, I'm pretty baffled. I never really pictured him much of a gamer. He's a silly man. He's a very silly man, and I wish he was my best friend yesterday. But I never pictured him as a gamer. Never.
Well, I absolutely pictured him as a gamer.
Sweet.
He absolutely definitely a gamer.
So then what's the hubbub of him talking about for the 2D Metroid then? Like, did he make it happen or?
But I'm not gonna go and say that he went and made it happen. This happened. The pre-launch event happened in 2017, and that same year we got Samus Returns on the 3DS. So obviously Nintendo was making, was planning 2D Metroid games before Monsieur Cena opened his mouth.
Got it.
But yeah, the man is a Samus stan. Nothing wrong with that.
Interesting. I you know what? That's pretty cool. I kind of want to see him in a video game now. I do. I mean, come on, tell me that you don't picture him as Duke Nukem.
No.
Come on, bro. I picture him as Duke Nukem, just going all balls crazy.
Has to be voiced by John St. John until the end of time. I will hear no arguments about this.
All right, all right. I'll give you that much, Willie. I'll give you that much. But yeah, that's perfectly fine with me. That's cool. Well, that's all good. But now, in better news, Top Gun Maverick becomes Tom Cruise's first movie to hit $1 billion.
$1 billion!
$1 billion.
1 billion.
And I am so happy because not only that it reached the $1 billion, amount already in global box office, but also it's a history. It's a freaking sequel that everybody did not expect, and it came out to be a really good sequel, which I'm more than surprised and happy with.
I am as well, mainly because I'd say it's about time,
Mm-hmm.
and that's also at the same time. Really, it took this long,
There's that, yeah.
especially considering that the Mission Impossible movies, quite unusually, have been better as they've gone along.
Yeah.
Like, okay, the Mission Impossible movies were interesting at first, and
Yeah.
the more we talk about Mission Impossible 2, the better.
Indeed.
But as they've gone on, they've gotten better and better and better. I would
It's
have
like
thought he would have hit $1 billion by now.
I would have say it's like if Tom Cruise knows what he's doing when it comes to these type of movies.
Well, I mean, it's been known that he's a bankable actor,
Yes.
but up to what point?
Hmm.
You look at the top 10 movies of his, as far as revenue,
Yeah.
and 5 of them are Mission Impossible movies.
That's,
Out of the other
that's
5,
impressive. Uh-huh.
Out of the other 5, the only one that I would qualify as one of my favorite Tom Cruise movies is the last one, Rain Man,
Oh, I love that
which
movie.
only made $354.8 million, not included in the list. Born on the 4th of July, which I think is a great movie.
Indeed. Really good movie, actually.
So yeah, he's had quite a few movies, and he's shown that he can be a bankable Hollywood star. It took him this long to get to $1 billion.
You do make a point there, Willie. A very good, valid point. But I think it was mostly because the title of the movie. That's what I'm trying to wing into that part. I mean, all the other Mission Impossible movies, I think it has its good amount of money, but people being that they were so hyped and amped for Top Gun, and for the fact that it came out to be a really good sequel, and there's a lot of diehards out there that they wanted to go back and see it. I'm gonna be more than sure there's gonna be one guy, and I'm gonna say one guy that he probably did the movie like 145,000 times, like he did, like that dude from Endgame. I think it was Endgame.
No, it was No Way Home.
Oh, No Way Home. That he did for No Way Home. That he's trying to beat the world record of seeing that movie so many times in theater. So I'm gonna probably even take that with a grain of salt and just say that's probably another reason to that. But again, the movie is really good. I can't wait for it to come out on streaming services so I can watch it a couple more times. Plus back to back with the first part, which
Well,
I found it awesome too.
here's a couple of other little facts about Top Gun Maverick, so
Okay.
that we can fill this out. With this week's haul of $30.5 million,
Mhm.
it has passed Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness as the highest grossing movie of the year.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Not at all. On top of that, here's a funny one for you. Despite it making $30.5 million, it did not have the top spot in the box office.
Hey, how come?
That distinction fell on Elvis, which made
Oh.
31 million.
So Elvis pretty much took over the box office now.
Elvis is well, I mean, neck and neck, but they're calling it sort of kind of for Elvis because it's like $500,000 more.
Okay. Okay.
But that's pretty crazy. And
Very.
to round out the top 10, Jurassic World Dominion had made $26.4 million.
Mhm.
The Black Phone debuted with $23.4 million. Really good for a horror film. Then Lightyear pulled in 17.7. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness still making money with 1.373 million. A movie that I've never heard of, and I'll go ahead and say that it's some Asian movie. Jug Geo made 725,000.
All right.
Then we have Everything Everywhere All at Once. I'm not gonna shut up about that movie, making 533,000. Bob's Burgers making 513,000, and The Bad Guys still making money, 439,000.
Incredible, dude. How the hell is that movie still banking?
Family movies have long legs in the theater.
But holy shit.
Want to take
The
the kids out
Bad
on the
Guys
weekend?
have major legs, man. That thing's been out. Oh my god, long ago.
It's been a month or two. But again, you
Jeez.
got to take the kids out to see the movie, to do something on Saturday. Take them to a movie.
I mean,
That's the way it is. You know who's
But
the big
now-
winner in all of this?
Who? Us, right?
Paramount.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Think about it.
They're making all
This
the money
year-
on this.
This year, they've had Top Gun Maverick, which just hit $1 billion.
Mhm.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and a surprisingly good effort from The Lost City. So they've done well for themselves.
They actually did pretty good. I'm not one to give a kudos to anybody like that, but good job there, Paramount. Good job.
No, I give credit where credit's due. Like
Indeed.
I will dog Paramount for the longest time for the bullshit they did with the Transformers.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are 3 legitimate movies. But you said you did see Lost City, right?
No, I have not. Fuck.
I suggest you
I gotta
watch it. It's a husband and wife thing.
Okay.
It's a date
I'll
night
watch
thing.
it.
So you
I'll
and
do
Jackie
that.
watch it, and you'll see you'll enjoy it.
I shall.
Just all I gotta tell you, since you haven't seen it, I'm not gonna say anything else other than Brad Pitt.
Okay.
Keep
Okay.
that man in your mind throughout the entire movie.
I'll try to do that. No problem. I'll do that. I'll do as you say.
Very good.
But
Yes, you listen to me because I guess I'm your daddy now.
no, you know what? Don't ever fucking say that. First of all, don't.
Oh, you're
don't-
the one that made it sound like I was giving you a command. Fuck
No,
off.
it's more like a bro code. Like, hey, this is a good movie. Word from a bro. I'm like, hey, I got it. I'm good with that. You piece of shit. You want me to be your? You know what? No, stop.
Fuck off. Let's continue.
Is that your dream? But no, let's continue on. You're right.
I mean, fucking yes. Off. I don't know if off who. Not you.
Let's continue on. So we have all that going on through the box office, but now amazing news has came around, and it's American Horror Story. Emma Roberts is joining her first superhero movie, and she's gonna be. I guess she's gonna be either. Is she's gonna be on anime, or she's gonna be a live action MCU type of thing, Willie?
No,
Before I
this is
bring
gonna
up
be.
why.
This is going to be a live action thing.
Okay. This is pretty interesting then, guys, because they're reporting that Emma Roberts is gonna be Madam Web.
No, she's going to be in the movie Madam Web.
Oh, she's gonna be. Oh, I thought she was gonna be Madam Web.
No, I believe Dakota Johnson is the titular character.
Oh. You know what?
But either way, she's known mostly for being an American Horror Story, and she was in Scream 4. But I mean, the Sony is really going to work on this Spider-Verse, this live action Spider-Verse thing.
Mhm.
So I mean, okay, we
I
already
get it.
got to deal with the fact that Bad Bunny is going to be in there, for good or for ill.
Got it. All right. I just don't want no Bad Bunny because I don't like seeing Bad Bunny. But I will take Emma Roberts in the movie Madam Web anytime, any day. I'll watch
I
it.
don't know how this Madam Web thing is going to work, especially considering. I mean, for
Sony.
those who don't know in the comics, Madam Web's an interesting character, and I don't trust Sony to pull it off.
You
I mean, I
what?
know it's hard to believe that the studio that made about 800 billion more bucks by releasing Morbius not once but twice.
Did you say more bucks?
It made 800 billion more bucks.
God, Jesus.
Okay,
Can't
it was
have
the
me.
highest rated movie of all time, starring Morbius.
You know, I have not seen the fucking movie yet. I have not.
You know what? You're doing yourself a disservice. Forget the Lost City. It's Morbin time.
It's Morbin time.
You know what's even more crazy, Willie? The fact that China's box office, Jurassic World Dominion, slips into second place after crossing 100 million. Why? Why?
Because why? But no. Forget about why. Let's talk about the achievement first.
Okay.
Okay,
The
because
achievement, I need to know.
Jurassic World Dominion was the first movie, well, the first Hollywood movie to hit $100 million in the China market in over a year.
Okay, that's a good achievement right there. No lie.
Okay, so we talk about how great Paramount's doing. Universal's not doing that bad. It could be doing better,
Good.
but Jurassic World Dominion. Well, I mean, dinosaur movies, movies about crazy cars and underwater movies like Aquaman do really well in China. So you figure Universal's kind of set there. Well, in 2 out of 3. But either way,
Okay.
that's a good thing. I mean, the box office has dropped some here. It's been a
Mhm.
few weeks since it came out, but hey, it's going strong in China.
Okay. But what's the bad part?
Well, the bad part is that it's not $100 million anymore, but it got there.
Oh, at least it got there. That's a good thing.
Exactly.
Oh, I like money.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today. It had to happen. The derp came around and got me.
You know what?
What?
At least you waited till the end.
Right?
You didn't.
That's what I'm
You
glad.
didn't Jenny Derp right off the bat like you've done before. Do I have to remind people?
No, you don't have to remind people. You don't have
I
to.
think you should remind people.
No, I don't want to remind people. They don't.
You're
need
gonna
to know.
do it. You're gonna do it. Play it.
No, I'm your host, Punch 305. With me as always. Always go. Oh. Why?
Because reasons.
I get it. And it's fine. It's entertainment and it's high quality entertainment. And I'm okay with it.
Yes.
But Willie, I have to say, man, that was the end of our show, man. And I am glad to say that thank you to all of you for joining us. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button just so you know when we come up with this amazing news, which is 3 times a week. Mondays, Wednesday, and Friday, and a little something in between. Willie, any last words?
It's fucking Monday. Yeah, I know the day's over, but I get to lament about Monday for at least a couple more hours.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. All right, everybody. I gotta say is thank you very much once again, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.